Good Saturday morning, everybody. We're here at Creating Healthy Organizations 2017. It's the third day of the conference, and I have the pleasure of speaking with Mike Patterson. We're going to discuss a couple of key components to creating healthy organizations and what it looks like to work as a team, and how he feels the best way to empower others to achieve a greater result.
Thanks, Kelly. Nice to be here.
Well, it's nice to be here with you.
My company is called PSP, but we're probably better known by our products. We have two product lines called the Total SDI suite of assessments, and then our perhaps better known flagship product is Core Strengths.
Okay.
Core Strengths results through relationships, and that's the product that we offer to our organizational clients in order to help them create teams and people and leaders and managers who know how to work well with others. We provide insight that enables communication.
How many organizations do you feel need this?
Let's Google organizations and see how many come up here. I think the reason I'm excited about the work we do is because we all need insight on how to work better with people. Everyone has a challenging person in their life, or everyone wants to achieve just a little greater result in the work they do. They want to feel like they're really connected to their work, and we get to do that for people every day. In the work we do, we help people understand themselves, understand others. We get to help people deal with conflict, how to navigate conflict, all the things that really frustrate people in their work lives, we get to help them with. And that's a really powerful mission, and so that's why I'm excited to be part of it.
Do you work a lot internationally?
I do. Right now we have offices in 12 different countries. Our tools have been translated into, I think it's 26 languages now. And so what's also been interesting for me and also exciting is that people and people's personality and what drives them is sort of a common universal trait that transcends ethnicity, geography, culture, religion. I've personally been able to do work in the Middle East, Asia, Latin America, Europe, and our tools, the way in which we work with people is relevant across the world, and that's exciting.
It is so important now with the way we're so global, and then being able to go into a workplace with the amount of respect for the way that they communicate, as opposed to always expecting everybody to dialogue the same, right?
The managers, the leaders, the individual contributors that are most effective are those who can adjust their approach and address the needs of the situation they're in, and also honor the needs of the people that they're working with. When we can honor other people, we become more effective. It's not about us, it's how we're connecting with others while still being true to who we are.
What drives your interest in a healthy organization? And I think what we've been discussing is getting people to work as a team in order to create the healthy environment.
Yeah.
Right?
I care deeply about healthy organizations because I care about two aspects of organizational life that have affected me personally, and I think are why organizations exist. Organizations exist to get results, to accomplish things, and great organizations want to accomplish great things. But the way we get things done in organizational life is with and through people. No matter what the nature of the work, whether it's technology, whether it's manufacturing, whether it's education, government, science, whatever the nature of the work, it involves people. People drive all work, and in order for work to get done, people need to work well together. And so I believe healthy organizations allow us to achieve the maximum potential from our organization, achieve greatness, and do it with people that feel good about what they're doing and are tied in?
I think it's so beautiful when we can use our past or our own reflection on certain situations that we've been in to figure out a way to benefit as opposed to tear down, to benefit others so that we can come in and be a positive influence. And I think that's essentially what you're saying.
Indeed. If you've ever experienced an unhealthy organization, and we could define that in a lot of different scholarly ways, but you know it in your gut when it's not right. You don't feel valuable, you don't feel that you are valued, you're not contributing value, and that experience should drive all of us to want to make our organizations better and more healthy.
100% agree. What is your advice for students who are interested in entering the fields of organizational psychology or human resources?
I think this is an incredibly important area of work to engage in if a student wants to make a real difference with their career. Because the number of people that organizational psychology, OD professionals, HR professionals touch and impact with their decisions and their work is enormous. You have the ability to touch everyone in your organization. And there aren't many other positions within organizational life that have that much reach and that much impact. The scope of your work is enormous, and it's only going to get bigger and greater as we look at global organizations, and you've got people in multiple countries trying to serve the same organizational mission. Technology, it's an exciting field, and we need great people to be part of it.
I always tell people that if you're interested in human resources or organizational psychology and you don't like humans, it's the wrong field for you. You can't show up just for a paycheck. You have to have a love in your heart of other people. You have to want to see them better. What is your advice to managers who've been taught that if you want to have a productive organization, you just can't care about people or employees?
I would say throw that advice out the window because I believe just the opposite. I believe results come through people. Results come through the relationships you have with people, and you can really judge the quality of your organization and anticipate the results that your organization will achieve based on the quality of the relationships that people within that organization have. If the relationships aren't working, people aren't working together, you will not get the results you want, and your organization will never be as good as it can be.
I think for some people they have a hard time building relationships because their personalities aren't aren't extrovert. So what would you say to those individuals who have more of a reserved personality and the idea of building relationships is kind of like terrifying to them, but they are really good at what they do?
Yeah, I think their relationship building can be considered a skill set that you can develop. I think there are approaches that you can take. In fact, in my work, we help people think through a 3-step model about how to better authentically connect with other people. So I think it's a skill set that can be taught. And I think the reason, really what people should consider is, why would I want to have more productive interactions with people? Why would I want to authentically connect with others? And there's probably a compelling reason that you have to want to do that. Maybe it's because you care a lot about achieving something great within the organization. You need other people on board to do it. Maybe you care about engaging, at being helpful. There's a reason to engage people in order to help them. And there's a reason to engage and be authentic with people in order to put processes in place that work. You have a reason to connect with others. You just got to find it and then learn the skills necessary to make it happen.
And your assessment, your platform, and your tools will help people do that.
We offer a set of tools that give people insight for better communication. And so think about the workplace today. How much of our work gets done through meetings, messages, and conversations. There are some people that still physically build things and put things together, but most of the people I work are knowledge workers that interact with others constantly throughout the day. And if we can make those interactions more productive and enable those, you'll get more done. You will achieve greater results, and you'll feel better about the process.
All right, my last question for you, because I know you have to go to a session. What are the 3 most important things a leader can do to empower others for organizational success?
Great question. I would say learn how to be true to yourself, learn how to value others, and then learn how to connect the two. That's what I call authentic connection. And if you can show up every day and be true to yourself, honor what's most important to you while honoring each person around you, each member of your team, each customer, each client, and express how much you value them, you will succeed as a leader.
Thank you very much, Michael. We appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
And one more thing. If anybody wants to contact you regarding your SDI assessment, where would they go?
CoreStrengths.com is our structured training solution for organizations, and TotalSDI.com is our suite of assessments. So we'd be happy to work with anyone in HR, organizational development, anyone who wants to get better results. We'd be happy to work with them.
Perfect. Thank you.